Another one, Gould. You know, 2 up, 2 down, just like this one. £20,000. God, blimey. That's marvellous, isn't it? Bloody marvellous. See? Old Macklin right. He said that, Mr. Macmillan Senior. He said, vote Tory, he said, we'll make you all capitalist. And they're right, I've done it. Oh, blimey. I mean, I've only been in office 2 years, and already this house is worth £20,000. And your Labour Party is only worth £600, isn't it? And you ask me why I vote Tory? Oh, blimey.
That's not the real price. That price is inflationary.
Oh, it's a real price in a paper, isn't it? £20,000 this house is worth.
Only on paper. Only on paper.
Not only on paper, Sonny. In my pocket if I want to sell it.
Look, if you sold this house for £20,000, right?
Yeah.
And you bought next door.
I wouldn't buy next door.
Yeah, but say you did.
There'd be no point.
But if you did...
I wouldn't.
Oh, God, for the sake of argument. You did.
All right, for the sake of argument, I did.
Right.
Which I wouldn't. That's it. That's what I'm wondering.
Look, the point is, if you bought the house next door, it would cost you £20,000, wouldn't it? Because if this house is worth £20,000, then the house next door's worth £20,000, isn't it?
Could be.
Oh, but it's bound to be. They're identical houses. If this house is worth £20,000, then the house next door is worth £20,000, and the house next door to that, and the one next to that, and the one next to that.
There isn't one next to that. That's where the gap is. That's the only bomb we had, that was. Here, there was Jews living next door to where they dropped that, and he reckoned that it was them they was after.
All right, Miss Smarty Pants. The Germans had their intelligence, didn't they?
Oh, Jowett was pleased about that bomb. Jowett? Yeah, out the corner shop, yeah. Pleased as punch he was. Why? Well, it gave him somewhere to put his van.
Yeah. Be worth a few bob, that old bomb site now. God, blimey, it's land, isn't it? Land, you see? And that's one thing that your scientists, with all their technological skills, have never been able to make, isn't it? And that is land, see? And that's what I'm sitting on, little darling daughter. That's what your daddy's sitting on, £20,000 worth of land.
Yeah, and you couldn't even sell it and buy next door and make a profit, could you?
And you couldn't even buy next door, could you? No, and I'll tell you something else. What? Neither could your coons and your packies. No. Too bloody expensive for them. And that's something else that your Tories have done, innit, see? Instead of letting your coons move in and buy the houses and lower your land values, they put up the price of your houses and your land, you see, and now your coons can't afford to buy them.
Yeah. Nor can anyone else.
No, and there's nothing that your Labour Race Relations Board can bloody well do about it, is there?
You're mad, you know that?
I know.
You're bloody potty, you know that?
I know that. I know.
Yeah,
I must be potty. Let you live here for the rent which you're paying.
Oh.
We pay £2 for one room. One stingy little room.
Yeah, we're the ones that are bloody potty, mate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You think £2 a week rent is too much? Do you mind?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Of course, we don't mind mucking in a bit, like.
Well, listen, Sonny Jim, let me straighten you out a bit on your economics, which you're so bloody full of. See, on the black day that you married my daughter and moved in here, leave her alone, and started to pay your £2 a week rent, this house had a market value of only £600. But now, over the years, that has risen till it now stands me in at a market value of £20,000. Whereas, on the other hand, and according to your own darling Harold, your £2 has fallen to the value of only 25 shillings. So now who's bleeding potty?
So you want us to pay more?
Not necessary.
What?
But I'd like him to realise that when he moved in here under the regime of your Labour government, he was paying £2 a week rent for a room in a £600 house. But now, thanks to me and the Tory government, he's only paying 25 shillings a week rent for a room in a £20,000 house. So under us you've got on. And I'd like you to show a bit of bleeding gratitude, that's all.
Got on? Yeah. Hey, got on? You're around the bloody twist, you are, you know that. Listen, this house was a slum when it was built, mate, and it's a bloody slum now.
Yeah, well, it's a £20,000 slum now, isn't it?
Listen, the way things are going at the moment, mate, you'll be paying £1,000 for a loaf of bread soon. But it won't taste any better now, then, will it?
Well, it should do for that money.
And you'll be taking your wages home in a wheelbarrow, just like they did in Germany.
All right, no need to bring Germany into it. Thank you very much. We don't want to hear about them and what they done. I know that we won the war and they done better out of losing it. It's another argument, isn't it? That's something that your Labour Party would not rather discuss for very obvious reasons.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm... Your Labour Party's Working Man's Internationale. That's what I'm talking about. Because don't sue their book, do it? No. don't suit their book. We're getting prosperous at last, do it? Ah.
We're getting prosperous. What, England?
Yes, Sally, England. Never mind your laughing, in spite of your Labour betrayals.
What betrayal? What Labour betrayal?
Oh, look, all innocent, all wide-eyed and Shirley Temple, innit? Yeah. Let me ask you, who was it give East Germany to your Russians, eh?
I don't know who did.
Well, it wasn't bloody Churchill, was it, mate?
But I was thought the Russians took it. I was thought they overran it during the war and they captured it.
Oh, yeah? Well, so they might, but who helped them, eh? Who bloody helped them? Clement bloody Attlee, that's who, that two-faced bolshy bastard.
Attlee wasn't in charge during the war. No, that was Winston Churchill. He was in charge during the war.
I know that, but...
He used to wear them hats.
Look, Wiley...
Talk on the radio.
I know.
And smoke cigars.
Look, he...
He used to put his fingers up. He used to put them up the other way to Hitler.
Look, I know that. But while Churchill was fighting a war with the troops out there on the second front, see? God rest his soul. The other one, little weasel-faced Attlee, was skulking around back home here, wasn't he? Yeah, working out what he was going to do after war. Devising ways and means of lining the Labour Party's pockets with your Russian gold. I mean, God, it's amazing. I mean, that Churchill never tumbled him. Then Jesus never tumbled Judas until it's too bloody late, did he?
What are you on about, then? Eh?
You know what I'm on about. The sudden effluence of your Labour Party after the war. God, blimey, it's obvious, wasn't it? They was all bloody working class. Didn't have two halfpennies to rub together, a lot of them. If it hadn't been for old Attlee, I mean, all they'd have had after the war was their demob money to take away their cloth cats. I mean, it's plain what happened, you see. While Churchill was at your Yalta, talking things over with Stalin out in the open in front of everyone, bloody Attlee was skulking around behind the scenes there, see, flogging East Germany and India to your comrade Molotov.
No. It was Gandhi they give India to. Yeah, he got in a temper, Gandhi did. Got in a nice little paddy, he did, and he wouldn't eat till they give him India.
Gandhi was starving before he went on that bloody hunger strike. I mean, he was a bloody skeleton almost before he started it, wasn't he? He only had a loincloth to stand up in.
But he was their leader, though.
He was their religious leader. See, to your Indians, he was like a sort of Jesus. He was like a redeemer coming to them. I'm bloody laughing. He looked like Jesus to them.
But Jesus didn't wear glasses.
He wore a loincloth, though, didn't he?
But Gandhi wore glasses.
I wear glasses.
Well, you don't look like Jesus either.
Well, Gandhi did.
You look more like them what killed him.
Gandhi looked like Jesus to them. He lived like Jesus, didn't he? Lived amongst the poor just like Jesus. Renounced all worldly goods like Jesus. See? Because as the Lord Jesus saith, it will be harder for a rich man to pass through the eye of a camel than for the needle to... As the Lord Jesus saith.
Yeah, well, he wasn't a Tory then, that's for sure.
And he wasn't one of your bloody Labour mob, neither.
No, he's probably a bit of a con, wasn't he? Well, because his old man was a capitalist, wasn't he? God.
You blasphemous casket.
But he's bound to be, Alfie. He's bound to be a capitalist, isn't he? I mean, he owns heaven.
He owns the world, according to the church.
He made it, that's all.
Ah, yeah, but the devil's got shares in it, hasn't he? I mean, he's got all the concessions on. Bingo halls, bunny clubs, betting shops and all
Yeah,
that.
and God's got the churches.
Yeah. Why? I mean, the way properties goes up in God, it's got to be well loaded.
You dirty, scruffy, peroxide blonde. Big scouse punch you. Yeah, he'll have you, mate. He'll have you, don't you worry about that. He'll see you burn. He'll have a fork up your backside, don't you worry. Bloody hot fork, mate, and all it'll be.
Yeah. God can't do nothing.
No, he'll have you. He'll have you,
All
don't you worry
right,
about that.
I'll tell you what, I'll challenge him.
Yeah.
Eh? I'll challenge him, all right? If there is a God up there, I'll challenge him to strike me dead in 10 seconds from now.
Yeah, well, he will, mate, with a bloody great thunderbolt. Don't you worry about that.
Right,
Yeah.
starting now.
Look, not in this house. I ain't insured against acts of God.
1,
Get out.
2,
Out of it.
3, 4,
5,
Did you pay his policy this week?
8, 9, 10.
Hey, what was that, you?
I was looking for me fags.
Yeah. You fags, only because you recanted just in time, didn't you? Yes. Don't tell him, look at him. Yeah. See that, did you? He got in a gear fast there, didn't he, eh? Learn you a lesson, that will, before you join up again with them communist godmockers. You try to destroy this bloody country, didn't you? All them strikes and go-slows and all your conniving with the bloody East, all that for something for nothing, didn't you? Hey, just too bloody simple-minded to know how to get it. I mean, even the Irish, look at the Irish, thick mix. They sold out to you Russians, they have, but we won't, mate. We won't. Don't you worry about that. See, Enoch is wrong in having a go at the coons.
Oh!
Well, he ain't seen the real danger. He ain't seen the real danger, has he? Not from your coons, I mean. Don't want 'em over here, stinking the country out with a bloody curry and... playing on my dustbin lids all night long, but they're not the real danger. It's your Russian unions and your Chinese takeaways. Op-eds of fifth column activity, they are. We're on to them, don't you worry about that. We're on to them, mate. Next time one of them commie shop stewards goes inside the nick, he'll bloody well rot there. See, they only put them out on strike so they get on the television. I blame... it's a fact. It's not stupid at all. I blame the BBC for that. Just encourage them to have anybody on the bloody telly these days. Rock and roll vicars, sex maniacs. Bloody Irish gunman on there the other night admitted the BBC did put a stocking over his head. Not so funny. They only let the Queen go on there the once at Christmas, that's all.
You're going to be late for work if you don't hurry up.
Yeah, well, there'll be no bloody work to go to soon if these unions have their way. Bloody curse of mankind, they are, the bloody trade unions.
They protect our jobs.
Protect our jobs? Oh, blimey, I like that. Your dockers union, they was trying to take people's jobs off them just now. And what about all the prisoners in the nick? I mean, they're having a bloody trade union now and all. Well, I mean, whose jobs are they trying to protect? I mean, who's after their jobs?
Look, the prison unions were formed to improve prison conditions.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, they want their wives in there with them and all now, don't they? Yeah. And they're always complaining about the food, don't they? Don't like the porridge, do they? Well, ain't enough sugar in it, I suppose, for them.
Then why shouldn't they complain? All they get is bloody slops.
Well, why shouldn't they get bloody slops? I mean, a prison is supposed to be a deterrent, isn't it? Ain't supposed to sit about all day stuffing it. Well, the next thing you know, they'll be moving Billy Butlin in to be in charge of your prisons. We'll have redcoats in as warders. Look, in the old days, they used to take your prisoners, chain them up and transport them out to your penal colonies, didn't they? Out to your Van Diemen's land. Can't even do that now because these Labour parties give all the colonies away. So we have to keep them here, don't we? And feed them out of our bloody taxes. And let me ask you a question. What happens if 5 of their ringleaders, disobey the law and we want to put them in prison for contempt of court? We can't, can we? Because they're already in bloody prison.
They'll have to find their union.
Don't talk bloody daft. What are they going to find them, 80 gallons of porridge, half underweight of hard taxes? What about your Chinese and your Russian dockers, eh? Never mind about poo. Never mind about poo. Hey, what happens if those Chinese and Russians, if they defy the law, eh? They wouldn't put them in prison, Sonny, would they? No, they put them up against a bloody wall and they shoot them.
And I suppose you'd like them to shoot our dockers too, eh?
But that's the trouble we won't. That's the trouble with this country. We're too bloody soft. We'll never have a proper democracy here unless we shoot a few people like your Russians.
Russians don't shoot people.
Oh, don't they, Miss Ignoramus? No, well, they shot a few under Stalin. God blimey, almost ran out of people when he was in charge.
You told us he was an American spy.
Yeah. Oh.
Stalin.
No.
You said he lived down the Mile End Road and he was an American spy.
No, all I said...
Well, perhaps your dad was right. That's why he shot all them Russians.
Law,
He was a Jew, wasn't he?
Oh, Dad?
Oh, Stalin.
Get off.
Well, Mosley didn't like him, I know that.
Well, God blimey, he was a communist, wasn't he? That's why Mosley didn't like him. He didn't like any Russians, did he?
Why not?
Because they was all bloody communists. I mean, blimey, when Mosley
The
tried
Tsar
to...
wasn't a communist.
I know the Tsar wasn't a communist, I know that. Neither is Her Majesty the Queen a communist.
No, well, she couldn't be.
She wouldn't want to be, would she?
Against her religion.
Oh, blimey. You're bloody bright, you are. Sometimes your intelligence bloody well astounds me, it does.
It's true.
Look!
She believes in God.
I know that!
Communists don't.
Your communists don't believe in wealth, do they? I mean, they're against rich people, aren't they?
Stalin was rich.
Oh, God.
He was a communist.
Look.
And so was Kosygin.
Look, all I'm...
And they liked them.
Look,
They made them leaders.
I know that...
So they do like some people what's rich.
Look, all
But they don't believe in any kind of God.
Oh, God. I'm going to work!
Hey,
Buy your own bloody paper.
good riddance.
bloody rats. I sent him the wrong way. You know, there's so much bloody sawdust in them, you can hardly find the tomatoes. It's not fair, you know. It's cheating. There's supposed to be £20 of tomatoes in them, but there's at least £5 of sawdust. It's dishonest trading, that is, because the bloke who buys them isn't going to get £20 of tomatoes, is he? He's going to be short, isn't he? So what's he going to do? He's going to pass his loss on to the customer, your housewife. That's the trouble with society today, you know. Too many people after something for nothing. Who've got all the priorities wrong? Don't take him out of that case, George. It's a bit light already. Oh, right. Blimey, this one's a bit light too. Blimey, that's nearly all sawdust, isn't it? That one's been open on the other side, you know.
Ah, that's the way it's been bloody packed, mate.
Bloody marvellous, isn't it? Where'd it come from?
Canaries.
Ah, Canaries, that's your Commonwealth for you see.
Yeah, right.
The sooner we get into the common market and jack that lot, the better, I reckon. Yeah. Bloody thieving bastards. Try another one.
Yeah. Ah, this is a better one.
Yeah, but it's still got more than its fair share of bleeding sawdust, though, innit?
Yeah. Here, you know, I opened up the case of butter the other day. There was about 4 packets missing. And it wasn't us. Hadn't been opened on this side, you know.
What, Australian?
Yeah.
Well, you can't expect any more from the Australians, can you?
All right.
I mean, they was bred from the criminal classes, weren't they?
Yeah.
It's in their bleeding blood to be light-fingered, isn't it?
Of course it is.
And there's one over while you got it open, will you?
Yeah.
What's the matter, Ralph?
What's the matter? She's forgotten to pack my bloody sandwiches, that's what. I've got no bloody lunch, have I? Isn't it fair, eh? I've got nothing to eat, have I?
It's a bit rough, isn't it, Al? You're going to be hungry before the day's out, aren't you?
I'm bloody hungry now, mate.
Well, you would be, yeah. Did you have any breakfast?
Yeah.
Just as well, you're going to need it later on, aren't you?
I need me bloody lunch, too.
Oh, you need a good lunch, yeah. I don't know how I'd get through the day without my lunch. Oh, that's nice. Ham. Do you like ham, Alf?
Yeah.
No, you ain't got no religious hang-ups about it, have you? Eh? Well, I mean, some blokes, they don't eat ham, you know. You're Jew, he don't eat it.
No.
Nor you're Muslim, nor you're Mohammed. You're Catholics, you know, they don't eat no meat at all on Friday.
No.
I couldn't be doing with religion like that, you know. No, I like my food too much. Religions interfere with a lot of things, you know, but I reckon they shouldn't interfere with your eating. I love a bit of ham. I've got this butcher, you see, who cuts it just as I like. 1/4 of an inch thick, plenty of fat. I'd love a bit of fat. Do you like a bit of fat, Alf?
Yeah.
I do. Gives it flavour. Here. See that? It's lovely, isn't it? See them veins of fat? Succulent, that. I like my food.
Yeah, I like it.
I prefer it to anything, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Some blokes like booze, you see. Some like sex. With me, it's food.
Yeah, I like food.
That's why I never got married, I suppose. Mind you, I'm not greedy like. I believe everyone should have his fair share, but I don't like it if it comes out of my share. I nearly died during the war, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, I went down to 15 stone. With all that rationing. You see, I didn't like Hitler any more than anyone else didn't, but I'd have gone over to him if there'd been any more food in it. Must be rotten to be hungry. No, I'd hate to be hungry. I know how you feel. I know how I'd feel. I feel rotten just looking at you. Sitting there, nothing to eat. I'd help you if I could help, but... You see, I can't bring myself to give you any of my sandwiches.
Nothing personal, you know. It's just I've got this thing about food. Well, it's not me, really. It's me metabolism that makes me the person I am. I just love food, you see. Now, that's why I'm a socialist, I suppose. Because I want my share of the national cake. Of course, I go along with you Tories on one thing, you know. Once you've got your share, stick to it. God, I hate you bloody Tories. When I think of all the food you've got, all that grub you're eating, not giving anyone else a share, all that bloody roast duck and pheasant, and lovely cheese and things like that. God, you bloody Tories. You can sit there, can't you? You can sit there and eat and eat and eat and still have plenty left to eat. No, lucky swines, aren't you? You can sit there with a vista of piles and piles of food, and all you've got to do the rest of your life is eat your way through it. Blimey. I wish I could win the pools. Look at that.
What's wrong with it?
It's the last one.
What are you bloody talking about? You've got another one there?
Oh, no. That's my tea, isn't it? The trouble with you Tories is, you see, you're a bloody swine, because I know you don't always see eye to eye with us in the Labour movement, Albert. Look what the sods have done now, eh?
What?
You put extra security on all the docks.
Oh, we're on to that, are we? Listen, mate, the reason for your extra security is to stop the bloody pilfering that's going on in here.
No, it's not that. It's not that at all, Alf, you see. It's politics.
Cobblers.
No, it's politics.
Hello.
Politics, you see. That extra security is political, mate. No, it is, you see. They've tried to get us for political reasons, and they failed. They failed miserably. So now they're trying to nick us for criminal reasons. It's a thin edge, isn't it? Look, all the lads take out of these docks is in lieu of wages, right?
No, it ain't right, mate. Ain't right at all. What they take out of these bloody docks is stealing, mate. God, the way you're going on here, mate, they'll have to nail the bloody cranes down soon.
Look, all they take out is their just rights, and the governors know that. And this extra security, well, it's a slight. It's a slight on the dockers' character.
Hello.
No, it's an insult to the unions and the Labour movement. I mean, look, they done over old Ginger Johnson last night.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ, he's not a criminal, is he? Ginger Johnson, I mean, I ask you, he's an honest man.
Honest man? That honest man have found 2 cheeses, 4 legs of pork and a side of beef in the boot of his car. Honest man.
Well, so they say.
Not so they say, it's true, isn't it?
Well, all right, it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but that's not the point, is it?
It is the point.
No, the point is, they didn't know he had them when he searched him, did they?
Well, of course they
I mean,
didn't.
no, up till then, he was innocent, wasn't he? So why did they do it? I'll tell you for why. Because he's a member of the Labour movement.
Nothing.
And they're still upset about having to let those other 5 out.
Ah, we're on to 5, mate, the precious 5. I thought we'd get round to the 5 sooner or later. Listen, mate, that 5 broke the law. That's why they went in and nick, and I would have left them in there and all.
Oh, that's a very comradely attitude, isn't it? Very comradely. Those 5 broke the law because it was a bad law.
The law, comrade socialist, is the law, and there's an end of it, isn't it?
No, that's where you're wrong, Alf. Not an end to it. No.
Well, it would have been an end to it if I'd been Prime Minister, I tell you.
Hitler passed a law, didn't he? Kill all the Jews. I mean, was that a good law?
Not if you're a Jew, no.
Would you have obeyed it?
Look, Hitler's dead, isn't he?
Ah, so are a lot of Jews, eh? And so are a lot of Germans that obeyed his law. So you see, Alf, you've got to think twice before you obey the law.
Yeah, and you've got to think twice before you disobey the law with a bloke like Hitler in charge, ain't you? Eh? I bet your 5 doctors, they'd have been a bit more careful about disobeying the law if Hitler had been in charge instead of Eve. Eh? They wouldn't have been so keen to be bloody martyrs if old Adolf had been in charge, because he'd have made them martyrs, all right. Posthumous bloody martyrs, that's right.
Hang on. Hasn't finished looting yet. You know, it's a pity we're not on strike on a day like this. Have you noticed? The last 4 strikes we've had, it's pissed down. I reckon it wouldn't be a bad idea to check the weather reports before they pull us out again.
Well, I don't know how it happened. I cut Michael's. Cut yours, didn't I?
Yeah.
Ham, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nice, too.
Yeah, it was nice.
But I had no bloody lunch! He's all right, he had his, didn't he? Bloody marvellous, isn't it?
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you look bloody sorry, you bloody silly moo!
Dreadful, isn't it?
Yeah, I had to go all day with nothing to eat, just because...
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the violence. Every time you turn the telly on, it's riots and industrial violence.
Well, what do you expect? It's summer, isn't it?
Summer? What's the summer got to do with it?
No, football. Eh? Well, that is the cause of your industrial violence, isn't it?
Ah, get up. It's nothing to do with football. It's your bloody government, mate.
Oh, yeah, well, that's where you're wrong, Mr. Clever Dick, innit? Because people need violence, see? And during the football season, they get plenty of violence, don't they? On the park and off it. But comes the summer, there's no football, is there? And no bloody food, see? So people, they get frustrated, don't they? And have violence and have riots and... I mean, your cricket's no good, is it? Might be if they allowed a bit more of that bodyline bowling. Or better still, if they let the bowler chuck the ball at the batsman, see? And then, if he didn't like it, he could come tearing down the pitch and bash the bloody ball. See? Played that way, your cricket might be some good because it's not enough for violence to be done. Your violence must be seen to be done. But where's my bloody tea?
You've had it.
But I haven't.
I asked you last night if you wanted the ham for your tea or take it with you. You said take it with you.
Yeah, but I didn't, did I?
Oh, no.
Well, where is it then?
I ate it.
You ate it?
Well, somebody had to eat it. It couldn't leave it to go to waste. It cost 60 pence a pound, that ham did. Said it was worth it. It's very nice.
You bloody greedy pig!
Right. It's the last time I buy you ham.
I'm going to the pub!
Oh, hang on, Dad. I'll come with you.
Have you got any money?
Hey, no, well, I
Because
thought you...
I learned a little lesson from your socialist comrades today, your share and share alike brigade.